It's time to look at another classic game, that being Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. Developed and published by Ubisoft, Splinter Cell came out in 2002. Back in 2002, you had games like GTA Vice City, Super Mario Sunshine, and Resident Evil Zero. Not a good year for gaming, not gonna lie. This was also a time when whatever has the Tom Clancy name, it's meant to be taken seriously, and not what Rainbow Six Siege is trying to be. For this review, I will be covering the Steam version of the game, so the things I say may or may not be in the version you normally play. So with that out of the way, let's begin. The story takes place in the then futuristic year of 2004. I'm not going to do a full breakdown of the story because it's mostly told through news broadcasts. And so anyway, you play as an NSA third echelon agent named Sam Fisher, voiced by the legendary Michael Ironside. You might know him as that one dude from Nobody. Sam's job is to find two missing CIA agents and expose the corruption of the Georgian government. That's Georgia, the country, not the state. So you're not gonna find, I don't know, someone eating peaches. That's all I could think. Sam has a support team that would radio in on occasion, that being Colonel Lambert, Graham's daughter, the hacker, and Junior Wilkes, the extraction guy. Sam and his team go on missions around the world. You go to Virginia, the Chinese embassy in Myanmar, and a few missions in Georgia to connect the pieces and find a way to kill the Georgian president, Kobayan Nikolaides. Throughout the game, Sam would joke around with his team on occasion, which makes him an enjoyable character to play as. As for the other characters, they're just there to explain what's going on to the player. The game is based around stealth, but it's not the type of stealth we know today, where we have detection meters and whatnot. But in this type of stealth, Sam must stick to the shadows as much as possible and stay silent as possible. Sam has a bunch of tools to play around with. Sam has lockpick, in which you have to play a lockpicking minigame, or you can use a disposable lockpick to skip it. Sam has a pistol, which only works when it feels like it. I heard it's not meant to kill people, instead it's only used to store light sources. But SC-20K is like an assault rifle, in which you can go crazy with it if you want to, but you're not going to get much ammo. Sam has a bunch of grenades to throw around, medikits to heal himself, night vision goggles and heat vision, and an optic camera which you can peek under doors, kind of like the Opti one in SWAT 4. Sam can crouch, stick to walls, and climb up pipes. And fun fact, Tom Clancy was opposed to having night/heat vision goggles, because at the time it wasn't possible to have heat vision and night vision the same thing, so it's kind of a whole thing now. Alright, last thing I just want to talk about is that Sam is 47 years old at the time, and he is very athletic. My dad is 47 years old, and he has back pain from getting out of bed in the morning, so I don't know what type of routine Sam follows. The base game only has 10 missions, but there is a fan-made Splinter Cell mod, in which enhances the game to make it better. The mod I'm talking about is Splinter Cell Enhanced mod, in which I will leave a tutorial in the description below. The mod adds 4 bonus missions for the Xbox version of the game, but the nuclear power plant level won't load in for me for some reason. There are enhanced settings in the main menu, and it adds features from the Xbox version of the game. It adds features from Pandora Tomorrow. I would highly recommend checking this mod out. The game is not that replayable, meaning that there is only one right way to complete your objectives. There are 2 missions in the game which you're not allowed to kill anyone, but one level in particular is the CIA headquarters level. And look, I get it, you can't be going around killing your own guys, but this level just drags on for so long. You have to capture the CIA mole, and you have to carry him around slowly, and you travel to this room which makes the most awful noise that I don't want to hear it again. Another complaint I have is that Sam is made out of glass. And for a stealth game, that's fine, but being a stealth game, there are sections where you have to go in loud, which I'm fine with, but in this case, it's not it. The cutscenes are too dark in this game, like, you can't see what's going on. I guess the NSA is trying to save money on the electric bill. The final thing I want to talk about is that in the final mission of the game, they mention that Sam has to make a halo jump, which got me excited on my first playthrough on the game. But when the mission starts, Sam has already landed. Like, come on, I want to see him spread
Spread your wings and fly.
But hey, I guess that's one of the downsides of being released in 2002. Do I like this game? Yes. Would I ever replay this game? Heck no. The sequels do get better though. There are rumors about the Splinter Cell remake, which I do not have high hopes for, considering who is pissing on Tom Clancy's grave. I want the series to come back in game form, and not a Netflix adaptation or a cameo in Ghost Recon. The game should take you around 12 hours to beat. With that being said, I rate this game a 6 out of 10. A good game, but not very replayable.